In this week's parasha of Emor, we find the famous command of Usfartam lachem mimocharat Shabbat, that you should count from the day after Shabbat, miyom aviachem et omer hatnufa, from the day that you brought the wave offering of the barley, sheva Shabbatot tmimot tiyana, 7 complete weeks. It's the mitzvah that we have of Sfirat HaOmer, the mitzvah that we are in the midst of performing each and every night as we count the days from Miyom Aviachem, from the day that Korban HaOmer, the Omer offering, was brought into the Beit HaMikdash. And yet, the opening of that pasuk is very unusual. Usfartam lachem mimocharat Shabbat. From the day after Shabbat, you should start counting, because we know that in this context, Shabbat refers to the holiday of Pesach and not Shabbat Breshit, the Sabbath of creation, the 7th day of the week. Why would the Torah choose this word of Shabbat in this place? In fact, because the Torah said this, there was the famous machloket that exists to this very day among a small community of Karaites, that they would count from Sunday, the day after Shabbat, and not from the day after the first day of Pesach. Why mimocharat Shabbat and not mimocharat Pesach? The famous medieval commentator Rabbi Yitzchak Arama, the author of the Akedat Yitzchak, explains that what the Torah was trying to teach us in this statement was an understanding of our role in the world. For you see, by using the word Shabbat to imply Pesach, the Torah is teaching us that it isn't a Shabbat-like observance. Shabbat is the moment of creation. It's where God was fully in control of the world. And therefore, if the harvest that we reap, the harvest that we benefit from, were the regular kind of Shabbat, it would mean that everything that happens is fully preordained. That whether we have produce or not is just like creation, all in God's hands. And yet, by using the word Shabbat to mean Pesach, it is teaching us that actually our harvest, our produce, the work of our hands is more Pesach-like than anything else. What was Pesach? Pesach was the miracle where God intervened and where the Jewish people rose to the challenge, where that partnership existed between this world and the infinite, where Jewish people played an important role in their destiny. So too is the harvest that we bring. It is Shabbat of Pesach, the Shabbat that can't be understood in simple terms, but rather a Shabbat that means that we play an important role in what happens in our lives, in the benefits that we reap from our efforts. We need to be active, involved in this world. HaKadosh Baruch Hu will then come in and help us as well. When they brought the Omer HaTnufam, when the Jews in the time of the Beit HaMikdash were able to bring that wave offering, what they were saying is it's Mimocharat HaShabbat, it's the day of the Shabbat that's Pesach-like. The holiday of Pesach that reminds us that we partner. We need to partner with HaKadosh Baruch Hu in everything that we do in this world. We need to take responsibility. We need to be active, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu will help us when we do so.